Hi, my name is Melissa van Dijk, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use Cosrx the retinol cream, which contains 0.1% of retinol. Retinol is a form of vitamin A that should help us to reduce fine lines and wrinkles, smoothen skin texture, fade hyperpigmentation and unclog pores. And it does this with consistent use, therefore make sure to use the cream for at least several months to see a reduction in those concerns. It also contains vitamin E, which is a great antioxidant to protect the skin from the environment, as well as panthenol to soothe the skin. Cosrx retinol cream is suitable for all skin types and it should be used in your evening skincare routine. You can use it on its own or along with other skincare products. However, then the order of application becomes especially important, and what should not be used in the same routine to reduce or avoid as much as possible dryness and any irritation. And this is now where I want to head into my PowerPoint, where I have prepared for you everything as a visual guide, and I want to go over it step by step, and you'll find the entire PowerPoint in the description box down below. You can even save it to your device. Now let's get started with the example evening skincare routine, which you can see right here. Starting off with the first step, which is washing your face. Make sure to choose a cleanser that's suitable for your skin type and needs, and make sure that it's a non-exfoliating acid cleanser. After your cleansing step, pat the skin dry. Then if you like to, you can follow with an hydrating and soothing toner or essence to add hydration to the skin. And then lastly, apply your retinol cream on top. And then there you have an example evening skincare routine. In the evening, there's no sunscreen needed. It can be simple and straightforward. And below the example routine, you can see the general guide on how you can use the individual products, how much you need to use of them. And I've included a little frequency guide, which generally speaking, with this very gentle, beginner-friendly retinol cream isn't really necessary, because I'm pretty sure you can use this one daily right away. However, in case you aren't sure about retinol and how your skin is going to respond to it, you can start off by using it every other day for 2 to 4 weeks, so that your skin can adjust to it, and then increase it to your daily usage. And if that works well for you, well then keep on going with that frequency. And when it comes to a morning skincare routine, look, you can go with your usual morning skincare routine for sure. However, remember 2 important steps. The first one is to properly wash your face so that you can properly remove any last traces of your evening skincare routine, dirt and sweat from the skin. And don't forget your sunscreen if you have sun exposure, to properly protect the skin from the damaging UV rays. That's the most important point. Please don't forget this. And of course, generally speaking, always pick the right products for your skin type and skin concerns. Then, when it comes to what should not be used in the same routine when working with retinol in general, it may not be such a big issue with such a gentle, beginner-friendly retinol cream. However, the higher up you're going in strength with your retinol, the more those conflicts become important, as otherwise it can increase dryness and sensitivity. And I'm primarily talking about not using them in the same routine, so using one in the morning, the other one in the evening, or both in the evening but on alternate days. This depends on the products that you have picked. Overall, I'm referring to exfoliating acids. This refers to highly acidic exfoliating acid cleansers, as you can see right here. As of now, Cosrx does not have such a cleanser, therefore don't worry about it. But nonetheless, you can see an example. Then exfoliating acid mask. Please do not use them together. Use them in the evening, but on different days. And the last one would be leave-on exfoliating acid products, such as your common AHA, BHA toner, or for example, Serum. There's one last point that I want to emphasize, which is always a bit confusing, and this is, please do not use Cosrx retinol cream along other retinol products, retinol, guanactive retinoid, or retinoids like tretinoin or adapalene. You can see some examples right here. They all belong under the same vitamin A family. However, they have different conversions, and one may work better for you than the other one, but nonetheless, just stick to one of them. Otherwise, you can increase the risk of experiencing irritation. Your skin, your body gets too much vitamin A, and therefore it can have a negative effect. Please keep this in mind. Now that you know what an example routine can look like, the order of application as well as its conflicts, I want to head into the entire application. So I'm going to recreate my evening example skincare routine. So let's go ahead and do this. Now we are going to get started with the first step, which is washing your face using a non-exfoliating acid cleanser that's suitable for your skin type and needs. Remember that this is an essential step to do to properly remove any excess oil, dirt and sweat from the skin, as well as stubborn sunscreen and or makeup which you may have worn throughout the day, to have a freshly washed and clean face before moving on to the next step. And when washing your face, I'm going to include it because it is important that you know what you have to be aware of, like for example using lukewarm water to warm water, avoiding hot water, otherwise it may dry out your skin. Reading on the back of the packaging on how you should use your cleanser, does it need to be applied to dry or on wet skin, and when washing your face above the sink, using a washcloth as a helper to make sure that everything comes properly off the skin, and lastly how you can properly pat the skin dry. Therefore I want to demonstrate this specific step as well. As an example, I'm going to use Cosrx Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. If you have a different one, replace it. This one needs to be applied to wet skin. So at first I'm going to wet my face and hands using lukewarm water. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead, use about a coin-sized amount of your cleanser in the palm of your hand or fingertips. Rub your hands together, and in this case it's a foaming cleanser, so foam it up. And then massage it gently all over your face and neck for about 30 seconds to a minute with your oil or balm cleanser, up to 2 minutes if needed. Now rinse it off using lukewarm water to warm water. Then when washing your face above the sink, use your damp soft washcloth and gently swipe across your face and neck to take off any residue of your cleanser, sunscreen and or makeup, primarily along the hairline or even around the eyes. Now I recommend rinsing again. And now take a clean towel and gently pat all over to remove any excess water drops on the skin surface. To ensure that the next products that you're going to layer on top can properly absorb into the skin, do not get diluted with the water, do not cause any skincare pilling, and even in the worst case scenario may create sensitivity. So this is an important step. Please do not skip this. Doesn't matter what skincare product you're using, including your hyaluronic acid, serum or toner, you need to pat off the excess water from the skin surface. Once you're done with your cleansing step, you can move on to the next step. As I've mentioned, an optional step could be adding an hydrating and soothing toner or essence. And I'm going to use Cosrx Snail Essence. It's quite popular and you may want to do and recreate this routine at home as well. Therefore, I want to demonstrate it. And it's completely fine to use this essence along with your retinol. Just make sure to use it before applying your retinol cream. Since this one has a pump, use about 1 to 2 pumps for your face and neck. Rub it between your fingertips and then gently blend it all over your face and neck. And once you have blended it all over your face and neck, you're going to leave it on the skin. There's no need to wash it off. If it has already absorbed into the skin, you can move on to the next step. However, if not, give it another 30 to 60 seconds to ensure that it can fully absorb into the skin, that it won't create any layering issues when now layering your retinol cream on top. When using COSRX retinol cream, I recommend using about a pea size amount for your face, maybe a bean size amount if you want to include your neck. You can evenly blend it all over, just make sure to not get it into your eyes nor into your mouth, and please do not use it on top of your eyelids nor on top of your lip. About that much, more or less. Rub it between your fingertips and then blend it all over. And once you have applied it all over, you're going to leave it on the skin. There's no need to wash it off, meaning you're going to leave it on the skin for the entire night, and then the next morning, this is when you're going to wash your face again. And this is the example skincare routine that I want to share with you so that you know how you can use COSRX retinol cream. And I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget, you will find the entire PowerPoint with the example skincare routines plus conflicts list and so much more in the description box down below, and you can save it to your device. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And for more educational skincare content, check out my YouTube channel, and I will see you there. Happy skincaring!